Yes, sir.
So, hello and welcome to Knowledgist. Amit, I sincerely want to congratulate you. I was actually traveling. I'm in Kuala Lumpur right now, but your success is more than my vacation. It's a great pleasure to have you on board. बहुत खुशी हुआ आपके सिलेक्शन को लेकर और क्रेडिट में स्केल 4 लेवल में सिलेक्शन बहुत कम लोगों को मिलता है वैकेंसी भी बहुत कम होता है so over to you how you prepared how was your journey everything am I audible to you
Yes, sir. I am audible.
okay
Am
please
I
go
audible,
ahead.
sir?
Yes, you are clearly audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, sir, thank you very much for your support and thank you very much for your kind gesture. So, I am into IDBI Bank and I am into large corporate. So, you know that in large corporate there are gamut of things which are we have to use in day to day of life and in the work also. So, the question was related to that only. And what information and slides you have just provided us, it has also helped a lot. But the questions in scale 4 was very deep and very intense actually. So those people who are working in large corporate, they will only be able to, crack the,
Yeah.
interview in scale 4 actually, because the interview is of at ED level. So this
Mhm.
was the reason why it was on the very toughest side actually, sir.
Bilkul. You are absolutely right because it's a credit and it's a very high level credit. You are
Sir.
into large credit and this position was also for that. Second, the thing is that scale 4 is not a small role, right?
Yes, sir.
You will be asked questions in deep level every time when you go for interview after scale 3. You will be grilled like the top management because your interview will be taken by the top management. Now you are entering into the top scale 4 is the last leg of middle management. It is the what you say. It is the main conjunction point of middle management and higher management, right? So that's why I personally wanted to speak to you because we don't get scale 4 selections every day because even scale 4 vacancies are very less. Uh,
Yes.
Banks like Bank of Maharashtra only come with this kind of vacancies, and that too in credit, a very specialized position. It's a very what you say, very luxury position. You may say, a very
Yes,
post
sir.
position as far as normal banking is concerned. And your experience really in IDBA has helped you a lot. I understand. So can you just elaborate how was your interview preparation with Knowledgist and how it has helped you during your real interview or during your selection?
So from last 2 months, I was just going through all the materials what you have just provided me, and I have to go through all the materials just to say, for example, how credit works and how what is BG, what is LC, what is the minute difference between all these things, and all the nuances of credit we were going through it. But definitely, the work in IDBI Bank, which is quite extensive in nature, in large corporate only, so it has helped me a lot and day to day, and the most
Right.
important thing was that you have to just be more proactive with the industries actually. So you have to have the knowledge of sectors, just to say, for
Yeah.
example, NBFC, cement industries, sugar industries, and all these things, infrastructure, power sector. So from that also, from last 3 to 4 months, I was going through newspapers, so it has helped me a lot on these things, and several RBI circulars and all the circulars which is related to the large corporate sector. It has helped me a lot. So the questions was quite minute in nature. The ED. First of all, there were six people who were in the in the panel board. One was ED, and another was from the external bank, and another three were of GM category. So they have asked me that why you are leaving IDBI. So I have to answer that particular question on the first counter itself. After that, they have just given me the option that which two sector you are comfortable at. So I have told them I have worked on NBFC and sugarcane industry. So there were plethora of questions from sugarcane industry and NBFC industry. Very minute sector. How RBI has just come out with the NBFC, why they are not going through NBFC, they are not funding NBFC, all these things. After that, what is the difference between LCR and net stable owned fund, and how you calculate NCR, what is high quality liquid assets, all these things. And from that, and from sugar industry, whether you'll be funding sugar industry or not, why you'll be funding sugar industry, what is the impact of creditors, what is FRP, SAP, and all these things. So it was another type of, I mean, it was not a, I mean, mainstream thing. It was, I mean, from the holistic approach, it was coming from that only, that you have to
One thing
be,
you selected two most preferable industries for large credit, right?
yes, sir.
NBFC is very sensitive. Then again, sugar industry is very
Correct.
sensitive because a
Yes, sir.
lot of export decision and some so many things because from sugarcane they are producing other things. Sometimes there are export bans on this sector, so your credit may go into sometimes may go into uh, what you call NPA sometimes. Okay, not that NPA, but maybe delay payments could be there. Sugarcane industry is very sensitive when
Very,
it
very.
is related to large credit, industry specific credit. Sugarcane you selected, and that is that's why I think you got selected because these two
Yeah.
industries was main focus of banks. It's very sensitive. Okay.
Yeah, very sensitive.
Uh,
But sir, apart from that, they have just, I mean, these were the two things. And apart from that, they have just tested me from day-to-day affairs only, because they have
uh,
asked me about ESG policies. They have asked me about CICs, very much in-depth knowledge of export credit, what is pre-shipment, what is post-shipment, and all these things. What is the difference between FNP, FBPN, and all these things? They have asked me a lot. What is, one more thing was that 60-40 rule. They have asked me all these things, sir. Loan delivery
okay.
mechanism. So the interview was quite tough, and
Your
approximately.
preparation was in a very eloquent level. Your day-to-day exposure was in these
Yes,
streams
yes, sir. So
only.
definitely, sir, if a person who is not working in a day-to-day affairs,
Uh,
then it will be very difficult, sir, for crack the interview, because it
it's
was quite.
difficult.
It
Yeah.
will be a skill that it should click your mind actually.
In scale for level, they don't want people to recruit and then train them. They just want the first hour productivity. If you are working, good and fine. Uh, Rather they will put this vacancy on hold rather than selecting somebody who has no idea
Yeah,
about the
definitely.
industry.
So, sir,
And
they have just, I mean, approx 300 students were there, and the vacancy was of 28 seats, and they have selected only 16 peoples actually. So
yeah,
you are
yeah.
right, sir. They have not, I mean, filled up all the vacancies actually.
No, in specialist cadre, they rather prefer to put the vacancy on hold than selecting a wrong candidate. You need to
Yes.
possess. Sometimes students say, "Sir, I have done well in interview, but why they are not selected me? Even they have not filled all these positions." But I will tell them, like you are prepared in the right direction, like you are having the exposure, you have to level up yourself. Bank has
Sir.
in no obligation to recruit you. You have to
Hmm.
level up. If you don't have exposure, then you have to request your existing bank. You need to go to that field. You need to work on such these are very monotonous and very boring activities, but yet you
Yes,
learn a lot of things that will give you ample exposures in credit. If you don't work in sophisticated job roles, then what is the point in working in a front end bank role, which is only sales and sales, and at the end you will get frustrated. So what I can understand from your point of view, as you have as you have selected the top job role in your bank, you have done well in that field.
I'm missing your voice, sir. Yes, yes. Now it is clear.
Okay, am I back? Yeah,
Yeah,
Amit.
yeah, you're audible, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Amit. Nice to talk to you. And many congratulations once again for getting selected.
Thank you very much, sir.
Do
Thank you.
join Bank
Thank you.
of Maharashtra. It's one of my favorite banks. So more than 15% of Bank of Maharashtra's workforce got selected from Knowledgist only in last 4 years.
Yes,
I
yes, sir.
extensively this generalist officer scale 2, scale 3, video scale 2, scale 3 credit officers even got selected through Knowledgist. So whenever there is a selection in Bank of Maharashtra, I feel more than happy to interact with you. You will go and join. You will be seeing this. Your union leaders also they are in touch with me. There are so many people at Bank of Maharashtra are in touch with me. So do well in Bank of Maharashtra. My wishes and entire
Thank you,
team
sir.
Knowledgist best wishes are with you. Okay. And
Thank
I
you.
also wish that in coming days you become scale 5, scale 6 and go ahead in your career. It will be a nice experience and your exposure is truly amazing and it will help you grow in your life. So kudos to you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Nice meeting you, sir. Nice meeting you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.